Good morning, folks. I have posted some generators for sale in various places online, and I've had quite a bit of interest, and people just kind of, I don't know, a little more information for those that might make them feel more comfortable. The generators came in really good shape. The boxes, no dents, no dings. They're banded together with heavy-duty nylon banding. They came surrounded with this, real heavy-duty rubberized foam. It's layers all the way around it. By the way, save those. Do not throw it away. There's unpacking instructions. That's because this thing is, it's mounted on rubber vibration mounts to keep things smooth and quiet, and there is some bracing in there that must be removed before you fuel or oil. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a bug here, and I'm not going to go into real detail there because it's all in the instructions. You do have a 33-page instruction manual that has wiring diagrams and like 248 parts blown up, illustrated, and part numbers. Not that should be needed. Anyway, on the foam, they tell you, first things first is you lay a thick piece of that foam down, turn the generator upside down to remove the shipping blocks. And that's a bunch of stacked plywood, and it's all tied in there with some heavy-duty cable ties. And also under there is the axle for your wheel kit. Speaking of wheel kits, here you go. Hardware, a separate wrench for the wheel kit, dual ball bearings, tires that do not go flat. They got a little tiny bit of cush, but there's no air in them. This picks up the back end. This holds the front end level. Handles that clip on up here. I don't know if you can see that, and fold up or down. And instructions for mounting those. I think there's also instructions in the regular owner's manual. Comes with a handy dandy little funnel there to make adding oil a bit easier. Comes with a little tool kit, spark plug wrench, dual open end wrench, and a reversible Phillips or flat blade screwdriver. A set of keys, of course, because it's electric start. Got a heavy duty 120 volt plug and a 240 volt plug, and cables that connect with little jumper clips for your battery, and those go on right here on the red and black terminals, 12 volts. It has its own little circuit breaker. Voltmeter for output of the machine, so you can see exactly what it's doing. A selector switch, so you can choose 120 volts or 240 volts. Be sure you disconnect loads completely before you do any switching. And then there's your start, run, stop switch. I don't know if I mentioned this. The battery, this is a little cover for the positive side of the battery. All you got to do is plug that in, you're set to go, other than oil first and fuel and removing shipping brackets. Okay, that's about it. They're $400. I think that's a better price than you'll find anywhere. Be sure and Google it. Here's the model number right here. XP4850EH. Here's a little information about just perks, what it's good for, this, that, and the other. On the fuel consumption, 12 hours. I think that's at half load. That most all of the generator manufacturers do that. 3,850 watts continuous. If you don't know about it, the 4850, that's for starting motor loads. Motors, when they first crank off, they pull down harder than their running load. Okay, I guess if you want to read that stuff, you can just pause the video. Take care, be safe, and call me if you're interested. 281-721-9997. Thank you.